From February 2016, I noticed a lot of strangeness. I know for 100% sure that 1987 is a state aggressor, along with a lot of pack of piece of scum Nazis, and they're proud of it. I can say a lot about this. People think that I'm not in a position to speak about a lot of things. I didn't forget a lot, and for those in Scandinavia and other places who think that they can steal my money actually to pay for their own salaries. No, I actually need that money to treat my health in hospitals as I planned in the past. What was I doing in Sweden? I spent the month of from May 2016 until from May 2016 until August 2017, late August 2017 until the 30th of August 2017, sleeping inside the sleeping bag at the university. I spent all that period of time basically in a sleeping bag. There's like the whole thing that goes until the top. When I had a roommate, I did that with him as well as a lot more. How I can say to this? I went to an extremely high level school in Sweden, and I performed really well over there. I didn't redo things twice, because when I did redo it twice, I had actually to do a lot of things. I faced a lot of cruelty as well as a lot more, and I still face some sort of extreme bigotry and extreme narcissism. It's like when I see, it's like, how do those individuals, how does like the thought comes into their brain actually? It's like, yeah. And people think that they will not pay for the harm that they have caused me. I don't know. I read it in clear Arabic, in clear English, probably in clear Swedish, and in clear French, what I intended, and it's just like that. It's like, how does that thought come into their brain? Because how to say? Because I'm being very, very honest about the behavior that I have received from your part, and in which you have made a mistake, except for Denmark, and probably because I have a bank. It's like my bank is affiliated with their headquarters is in that region, and that's why. No, your children do not speak to me at first hand, like when they meet me. It's like the first part. It's like from the first minute they have something against me. It's like from the first 10 minutes or 12 minutes, or they're told lies just like that, and just the presence of just, to me, utter stupidity. Going to the energy thing, yes, I was actually with an oil company, which is actually my family business, or the business that where my dad was working at. That's 1951. and it was from when I was 15 or 14. I used actually to get money from there, actually a lot of money. I used to work. It's like me and 1978 is like phase 1 until phase 7. The two middle ones is like socio-political analysis on the acceptance of technologies, on the acceptance of social norms. I don't know. Yeah, it's like I'm complaining why. It's like no, it's like I didn't think that this much amount of theft would have happened, or this much amount of either sabotage from individuals, because rationally I cannot just work in my brain. I need actually to have a point of contact, and it was that point of contact who was harmed. And then some individuals just thought that because in the first day when I came in, and because of the problems with telecommunication that were in Sweden in 2017, that's the worst one, the worst case scenario that has happened. Then in April or in May 2018, much worse was happened, and it's like I don't get the neighbors, like probably a Norwegian, man. I don't get the neighbors, like they get attacked, or the people who live far or in the surrounding, they get attacked. And when I go and I try to speak with the police repeatedly, I went there, it's like complete silence, and they prefer narrating events to someone who by car driving like 80 kilometers per hour lives 20 minutes away from here, or like 15 minutes away from here. And on May 8th, I remember the walk I walked, and it was actually not straight away and to the left, because I thought I was late. I always take the road from the left. And I basically hate everything that is happening, or why actually this type of trust, it's becoming a nightmare, to be honest. I lived here for too long and nothing has changed. And what has probably changed has changed actually to the worst. And yeah, it's like this. There is no rewards for like everyday activities, but then in the long term, or when when it's utter silence, it's like just more silence. And I probably thought because prior to March 12th, 2019, I was only related and had actually some sort of normal relationship with only the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. all other departments of the state, I had no particular relations with. And it went further and further and further. And to these people actually simply feeding their own psychopathy. It's like when I see my resume, my accomplishments and what I did in my life, ask myself this question is like, why are these people were hostile to me when I visit them or try to retrieve things from them, or some sort of euphoria which has not been realized. And yeah, it's like it's like they want to involve me in things, but like nobody can write like a note or an A4 paper just saying things like just complete it's like just complete silence, and nobody said anything, and in top of that some sort of an attack has happened against an individual I know, and this is prior to October 31st, and people just let these crazy individuals just or probably have done whatever they wished, probably between September 8th, 2017, from my day of entrance until September 28th, 2017, with complete support actually from authorities. More to that, my earnings, my money, and well more, when I ask about it or ask them actually to give them to me, that they just sit there and have some sort of word formulation coming out from their mouths.